why are people so sensitive these days? I mean, people are so fragile, man, and their emotions are so like delicate, man. They're really making a big deal out of the exchange, the brief exchange at that, between Kim Mulkey and a reporter a couple of days ago. I saw it made headlines on ESPN, Shannon Sharp's popular podcast Nightcap. And you would have thought Kim Mulkey like cussed a reporter out or said a derogatory statement when she just had a little quick, just a little quick jab, a quick rebuttal, and people just making it seem like she's just the worst person on earth. Everybody know how controversial and hectic March Madness is in a tournament, and so many emotions are on the line for not only the players but the coaches, the fans, everybody that's invested into whatever entity is partaking in the tournament. Man, emotions are high, so that comes with both sides of the coin. If you win or if you lose, but especially if you lose. So the reporter, asked Kim Mulkey, Coach Mulkey, this is like her second year being eliminated or something like that. If I'm Kim, I'm like, you think I don't know that? You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a fact, you think I don't know that already, and you just coming off a loss, and people are leaving out the fact that it was an emotional game because one of the players, I forget her name, but she bumped her head into her teammate. They thought she had a broken nose, but that wasn't the case. But her nose was bleeding, and it was her senior year. She came back in the game and fought hard, still came up short. Flage, you know what I'm saying? She had a lot of turbulence this season and was facing a lot of different problems on and off the court, especially with injury. And she had like a somewhat of a I wouldn't even say it was a bad second quarter, but she didn't live up to her expectations in the second quarter. But every other quarter she balled out, and it just wasn't enough. So they were crying, and there was nothing wrong with that because they care. They want to win for their fans and for the coach as well. So you put all that in a pot, and then you ask, after Kim had just consulted these players, and you asked her that, and all she said was, "How many Final Fours have you been in?" I don't understand logically how that's a big deal. I mean, now I've heard Shannon Sharp say, and it sounded so personal the way he was like going in on her, but he said she and on First Take Stephen A. Smith as well. They just said she got a reputation for having a smart mouth, but she get away with it because she winning. Um, I just think she's a zero tolerance person, and she just gets straight to the point and very blunt. I mean, just look how decorated she is with her fashion. I mean, she's very bold and she's straight to it, and that makes a lot of people feel insecure when people are that confident, people are that bold and stand on what they say. But I think that whole situation was just severely overblown. If you just going off the headlines and not even like watching the clip, or not the clip, if you watch the entire interview, you would have thought like the entire time she was just being rude, and it's just like, nah, she just was quick on her feet. That's all that was, man. People have to stop being so sensitive, man. People have to stop over exaggerating situations. A lot of times, a lot of things just ain't about nothing. But I understand, it's a business, to get the clicks and, get the engagement. But there was nothing wrong with what Kim said. And if I'm tripping, hop in the comments and let me know. But I watched the entire press conference, and I just believe, like I said earlier, man, it was just an emotional um game. The players just finished crying and all that, and then you come in and ask I mean, the reporter was doing their job as well. I mean, I'm not mad at him. I just think, you probably could have worded it a little different, but it's like you saying it like she didn't know it. Like she knows how many times she's been eliminated. She's aware of how many times she won. And that's why she let it be known how many Final Fours you've been to, because I'm a very accomplished head coach. You can't win them all. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that, man. Shout out to LSU women's basketball, by the way. I love the program, man. I love Coach Kim. I like seeing like what she be wearing and stuff at the games, because it's always a fashion statement. And she seems to be a great head coach as far as the progression she has with these players, man. You know, I like Michaela Williams as well. I think she gonna end up being a big time player, you know, in the next couple of years as well, following the footsteps of Flage and Angel Reese, and the list goes on. If you made this far to the video, I want to say thank you for watching. I'm extremely grateful for the time that you took, you know, with James Regato and the God Level Jeans movement, man. Please subscribe to the God Level Jeans YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell, man. I am James Regato, and as always, be God Level. The genius is in you. God Level Genius.